This is why Instagram marketing is not working for your OnlyFans business. And that's due to one main thing. And that's probably because you're just not making good content. So there's a huge misconception in the industry when it comes to making organic content for socials. For example, quantity over quality, and basically just spamming the platform with a bunch of content and seeing whatever just ends up going viral, right? However, that's not the case whatsoever, especially in this day and age. With all the different algorithm changes that these platforms have made, especially Instagram, quality is now more important than quantity, because with quality videos you can see yourself getting way better results way quicker compared to your competition that's still out here spamming 100 Instagram accounts posting the same content that's low quality and just getting 10 views, 100 views per video. So that doesn't even make sense when you could just have a few accounts, less than 5 accounts, that are pushing quality content that actually goes and catches the viewer's attention, and those videos are now generating 10,000 views, 100,000 views, a million views, and that is going to ultimately help you grow your personal brand, bring more traffic, and help you make more revenue when it comes to growing your OnlyFans. So what do I mean by quality content, and what is quality content? Well, quality content is essentially being able to make content with a purpose, because a lot of people are just making videos with no context, no thought process behind them, and just posting them out there, whether it be just copying the latest trend or just doing whatever. So you actually need to break down, have a proper content strategy when it comes to how you want to create your personal brand and how you're going to make content to help boost your personal brand to the next level. So that's where you need to really sit down and analyze the market that you're in. So in this case, OnlyFans, and from there see, okay, what can I do to make content that will go captivate buyers who are interested in my content. So that means you need to go and look at your competition, the creators who are blowing up at this moment on Instagram Reels in your specific niche, and seeing, okay, what are they doing? Okay, this creator, she's super new. She just grew 100K followers in the last 30 days. Okay, I'm gonna follow her content, see what she's doing and why is it going viral. You're gonna write notes on her specific framework. Then you're gonna find multiple creators who are like this, because every day there's always a new creator who's kind of the underdog, who is blowing up. So you're gonna find and curate a list of these creators, write down everything that they have going on, and then from there you're going to then apply that to what you're doing. So that's when you go into your sub niches, which is determining, okay, what do you want to do? Am I going to be in the firefighter niche? Am I going to be in the yoga niche? Am I going to be in the cosplay niche? So once you figure that out, now it's time to make content that people can actually relate to. That's a big part, because you want people to relate with your content. And with this relatable content, we want to do two things with the content that we're making. One is create a reaction, and two is make people express their opinion, because that's how you're going to generate engagement and have people actually stay on your videos, watch your reels, and repeatedly replay them over and over, because you're going to captivate their attention, get them hooked onto your video, and have them express their opinion or their thoughts in the comment section, which ultimately is always going to help grow your page. Because Instagram, whether the comments that you get are good or bad, they just see that this post is getting a lot of engagement, so they're going to end up pushing your post out to a wider audience just off of that fact alone. So that's why it's super important to have your content actually serve a purpose, and not just posting whatever on Instagram and hoping that it actually turns out well. So that's what I feel a lot of creators, and especially a lot of agencies, are just not doing these days. They're just simply telling their models to just recreate whatever, and not actually giving them the framework on why they're doing this, why they should be analyzing their strengths and weaknesses, and use that to their advantage in their content creation process to find something that can work for them. Because if you're in a niche that you're not optimized for, then you're just going to burn out in the long run, because you're just not comfortable making what you're making. Like, if you're uninspired with the content that you're currently making, you're not going to stick and do that same content for the next 6 months. That's just a fact, and that's just human nature. Like, if you're not motivated with what you're doing, you're just going to quit it eventually. And we don't want to quit, because this is all about staying consistent, because if you're not consistent, you're just going to fall off eventually. So you need to determine how you're going to break down making quality content. You need to find a niche that works for you so that you can start brainstorming those ideas. And 3, you need to start posting consistently, so that when it comes to Instagram, they see the engagement that you're getting from causing people to express their opinion on your posts. And from all of that together, you're going gonna see yourself growing automatically on Instagram. There's no way around it. If you're doing all these steps, you're going to grow regardless. However, one thing that may cause you to not grow is not checking your account status on Instagram, which is super slept on, and a lot of people are not doing this. You need to go into your Instagram, you need to go to the settings, you need to go all the way down to account status. If you don't see it, that's probably because you're not on a professional account or a creator account. So if you're on a personal account, make sure that you switch that to a professional account so that you can have access to that setting. Once you've done that, check it out. If you see that all your check marks are green, then that means you're good to go and you're not shadow banned. However, if you see that you have an orange tick where it says what can't be recommended to non-followers, then that means your content is not being pushed out to the explore page, to suggested, to reels suggestions, all that. So that means your content is literally going nowhere besides your followers, and we want to fix that. So the best way to do that is to look at the content that Instagram is telling you to remove, delete the video. If you want to repost it after a day or two, but make sure that you delete the video completely off your page, just so that you can get your account status back to green. And once you're back to green, your videos and pictures are automatically going to start getting pushed out to non-followers, ultimately leading to you getting seen by new people, and that's going to help you with your growth. So if you do this all together, you should see yourself growing automatically with Instagram. If you're consistent with it, you're posting different video ideas until you see what works for you, you're being consistent, you're making relatable content that people can engage with, you're going to see yourself grow within the next 30 to 45 days automatically. There's no questions to it. With that being said, that's the framework on how to actually get Instagram to work in your favor and to generate traffic to your OnlyFans in 2024 instead of just doing Instagram and getting no results from it. With that being said, take care, guys.